What's up and welcome to this week's episode of How Not to Summon a Dungeon Master. Previously on the search for Ciri. Well, miss, there's loads of plazas round here, but you're just in time for the burning at Hierarch Square.
Burning?
What?
Can you
Yeah, they found some of those witches. They're burning them now. So a small child turns around. Excuse me, did you say Triss?
Yeah?
And he ushers you to come closer. He ushers you to come closer
I didn't
to
say
him.
a surname. It could be any dress. Yeah?
Money for the poor.
I'll give you some money for the poor.
She holds her hand out.
Hey, I'll give him a copper.
Thank you.
I got a question for you.
And she looks down at the copper piece and holds her hand back out again. And so you turn and you leave Putrid Grove with a set of jobs at hand to do. So, you've left Putrid Grove and the King of Beggars, having asked you to assist the city of Novigrad because, as he said, since Radovid's took over, the guards and the witch hunters around are just not assisting any of the people in the city. They're too transfixed on killing off all these magical spell users, witches, sorceresses, and alchemists.
Lazy.
They're not helping the city. So he's directed you back to Hierarch Square, where he said the main notice board for the city sits, and asked if you can help some people.
Lovely. Right, so let's go back to the main square. Let's have a look at this notice board, and then let's set up a base of operations, shall we?
So you walk back to Hierarch Square, and at this point, the pyres have pretty much burnt through now. What was left of those poor people that were on the pyres is nothing but ash and soot. And you see that the crowd has pretty much dispersed at this point, and there's just a few what look like cleaners just cleaning up around the pyres. You spot no witch hunters anymore. There's the odd town guard knocking about now, but that's about it. And you see sitting there, very prominent, in the middle of the square is a big notice board.
Right. We'll go up to it.
Okay, so you approach the notice board, and you see 4 pieces of paper pinned to the board. The first one headlines, "An elusive thief at large." The second one reads, "Deadly delights and a murder." The third reads, "My coops are empty, please help."
Oh, we got a chicken fucker.
Oh, chicken fucker.
And
Oh,
the
that's
last
a Fallout
one-
joke.
The last one reads,
It's a South Park joke.
"Witcher Velimir."
I will grab that the fuck up.
Hold on, we don't know if it's for us.
Would you like to read
Yeah,
that one?
I would-
So
I
it
would.
says, "Dear Witcher Velimir, you may not remember who I am, but I was a man you helped very early on in your adventures when you were alone. I couldn't help you back then, and I couldn't pay you for the deeds you did to save me. However, I have left a small deposit at the bank, at Vivaldi Bank, just off Hierarch Square, in your name. Thank you again for your help. The account is in your name, you just have to go claim the money."
Is it signed?
It's not.
Seems like a trap, but it is a bit weird just to have your name out there.
Give me an intelligence check if you remember.
Nat 20.
You absolutely remember the very first person you ever saved was a trader on his way to Novigrad, but he was a long way away and he was being attacked by a pack of wolves, and you saved his life. However, at the time, all he had was his goods, and you weren't prepared to take the goods from him. So you said to him, "One day I will come to Novigrad, so pay me back then."
Do I remember this as being true?
Absolutely, 100% true that this situation happened.
I will slip that. I'll rip it off the board, and I will slip it into my journal.
Okay.
I'll take all 3.
Yeah, you pull all 3 of the jobs off the board.
Look, do they look a little bit worn by the weather?
They've been up there a little while.
I was about to say, nobody else is taking them, so we might as well.
I feel like the chicken one would be best for me because it would keep me less out of having to talk to other people.
Are you wanting to split up?
Are you wanting to fuck a chicken?
But yeah.
No! I'm thinking if I have to do anything with murders, you've got to go talk to people, go around.
Murder.
That's more people that are going to see
Murder.
my face and for more opportunity for me to get caught.
Well, how about we go to the place we're going to base ourselves, and then maybe you could do that whole...
What?
I can't say it in the open.
Do some magic.
Right.
Mixnay on the adjective.
It's the clouds part. Sorry.
Oh.
Pick a job.
Which one do you fancy? Do we want a chicken fucker? Do we want to do the murder? I say it like that as well. Or do we want to do the thief at large?
Let's go find out who's fucking these chickens.
Fuck
So,
every chicken in the
So you read the actual notice itself. It says, "Empty coop, please help." And it's addressed to anyone that'll help, from a lady who says that she lives on the outskirts, so out of the walls. So she lives in a very small cottage that's located on the outside of the walls.
You put a bottle opener on your keys instead of just bringing me a tin opener with a bottle opener on it.
Why did
Don't
you-
come at me
No.
when the keys...
Why
Jingle.
didn't you say, hold up, I'm just going to use this?
Because that's common sense.
Yeah.
We just don't
Instead
have
of
that.
letting him go through, what's your
I
intelligence?
don't know etiquette in the real world, alright?
your-
I was raised
What's
in
your intelligence
battle.
score? That's
Plus
a negative 2.
It's a +2. My wisdom is a
Wisdom?
-1.
No, he's not very wise. There we go.
Yeah, so the location of the quest is in a small cottage on the outskirts of the walls. And it basically just says, somebody has been stealing my chickens overnight. I need some help.
All right. Shall we do the chicken one then? But first off, let's go and get our base of operations. I don't want to be getting here at like 5 a.m. in the morning and go, please, could we have a place to stay?
I've got to go see a man about a dog.
Are you going to the bank?
I'm going to the bank.
Are you going on your own? Why don't you two go to the...
Hold on. I feel like I would have something here as a trader at the bank.
No.
That's fine.
I'm gonna say you don't.
I'll set up an account.
You can set up an account. That's
Let's
absolutely
go.
fine at Vivaldi
Checking
Bank.
account.
So you're all
get
going
no
to the
credit.
You're all going to the bank.
Yes, we're
Oh,
going to...
Okay.
I need a loan.
I'm just going to skulk behind them.
So as indicated, Vivaldi Bank is huge, and it sits behind the Hierarch Square. You can't miss this building. It's grand in stature, and it has these the big staircase going up to these two large doors that are open, and people are freely walking in and out of the bank. So you walk up these stairs, and in front of you are 3 teller stalls. Big iron sort of mesh fencing in front of them that like bars. So you can't get to these people. But there's only one desk open at the minute, and there's a woman behind it.
Witcher, I'll let you go and do your thing. We'll come along. We might as well, but...
time of day is it?
You've been pottering around for a good few hours
Afternoon,
now.
early
Afternoon,
evening.
I would say. Yeah,
Yeah.
the bank's probably going to be open for another few hours.
And the tellers, which ones?
There's only one. There's
There's
only
only
one
one.
teller
Okay.
that you can see.
Do they look like the sloth from Zootopia? Style people. You know, they're very slow.
This woman that's standing behind this thing, she's filing her nails at the minute. She doesn't look very interested.
Okay,
Looks like she's chewing something as well.
I'll pull my hood
Chewing
down
gum.
and walk up.
Okay, and you approach her. She doesn't look up at you,
Afternoon.
and she glances up, and she's...
That's going to be glorious on the blooming mic.
I have a withdrawal to make.
What's your name?
Velimir of Kedwin.
And she looks down at a form. Says here on my form, you're dead.
I'm very much not.
Well, we've got it wrote down here that the Witcher Velimir died.
Apparently he's dead. Well, I guess we move on.
Of
Everybody.
what? Don't say death.
KIA.
Killed in action.
Yep.
It's a heck of a way to go, but not yet.
Well, if you are in fact alive, you need to go to the other window upstairs, up the stairs to the right, and fill in form 26A.
I'll be back. I'll put her upstairs.
And you wander upstairs, and as you get up there, you see another barred window, and you see another woman standing behind it.
Is she chewing gum as well?
She is very similar to the last woman.
The light nurse Jenny's. I need Form 26A, if you would.
Why do you need 26A?
Because I'm not fucking dead.
Right, so what are you trying to prove? Have you got a savings account, or...
A deposit was made in my name.
Right, and who told you need 26A?
Your twin downstairs.
Well, I'm afraid that before I can give you 26A, you need to go back downstairs and access form 716.
Why don't you have the forms up here?
Sir, I don't make the rules. Please do not talk to me in that manner.
Do you think the forms should be up here?
I don't make the rules, sir.
A robot. Great. And I'll put it back downstairs. Sweating at this point.
And as you get down the stairs, you're just watching him hoot around the bank. As you get back downstairs again, there's a sign at the teller window saying back in 15 minutes.
I need a drink.
Is there another window?
There is another window.
Has it got a triplet?
There is a man standing at that window.
Is he chewing gum? Filing his nails?
I will walk up to him.
Mm-hmm.
You
This
look-
man's obviously just come back from break.
You look, I hope, like a well-rounded gentleman.
Is he fat?
Afternoon, sir.
I'm not dead. I went upstairs to get a form. They told me to come back downstairs and get a different form. Please give me the form.
And what form would that be, sir?
No, that is metagaming.
Go back
not
up and ask
dead
her.
form.
Go back up and ask her. So you need 26A.
And then I'll have one of those, please.
To get 26A, you have to go to the teller upstairs and get 26A.
I did that.
And what did they say?
Come back downstairs and fill out a different form.
What form would that be, sir?
The blue one. I don't know. Got ADHD. I don't remember what I did 5 minutes ago.
This is perfect.
2 seconds, and you see him sort of on a
Typing?
typewriter.
Okay. I was like,
There's no computers.
hunting witches. I found one.
It's on a typewriter. So in order to get form 26A, you need to get 716.
I'm waiting.
So give it to me.
So to get 716, you would need form 26A.
Oh god, I'm in a hell suck. Why don't you give me that form? I'll go get the other form.
No, sir, you don't understand. To get 716, you need 26A, and to get 26A, you need 716.
Right, and you understand the predicament I'm in here, because you're...
Sir, I don't make the rules.
Clearly not.
As you're having this conversation, you hear over your shoulder, "Psst, hey, buddy. And there's a man sitting at a bench behind you,
Yes.
and he waves you over.
And I'll walk over.
Mate, like, I can see what's happening. The girl upstairs, she likes gifts. Give her a gift. She might give you the form. It's the way I did it.
What about if I flop out my massive cock on that desk?
I mean, sir, I don't make the rules. on what is a good gift and what's not. I'll take it.
You son of a bitch.
I hope you get a good gift.
I heard she likes like perfume, flowers. You do that, you're gonna get the forms you need.
Got to grease the wheels.
Thank you for your help.
Anytime.
We're leaving.
All right. Did you get the money?
No.
Did you get Form 26A?
I don't want to talk about it.
Because I've got one right here. Apparently, that's to open an account.
He went and wooed the lady upstairs.
Of course, I have the charm.
Let's go sort out these chickens.
Okay, so you leave the bank.
Oh, hold on, Witcher. Base of operations. We need somewhere to stay.
Okay.
Okay, so you head towards the address given by the King of Beggars, and you approach a very run-down-looking, wonky house that's on the slant.
Well, I'm getting Weasley vibes.
And you knock on the door, and a gentleman opens the door.
Is he ginger?
He is ginger. Yes, sure.
Does
why
he
not?
have a flying car?
He does not. I'm afraid they're not in here. Flying cart. And he opens the door. And he looks around and he peers over your shoulder and looks around. You, were you sent by the King of Beggars?
Yes, we were.
Right. I've got a room upstairs. It's not much, but you can stay there.
Thank you very
But
much.
please be careful.
Aye, will do. Thank you very much.
And he lets you in if you want to go in.
Yeah, let's have a quick look at the room, set it up, make sure that, you know...
It's got 3 what look like military-style beds, all crammed together.
Bunks.
Yes, bunks, yeah, all crammed together in just a little room with a little desk at the other end, and that's it.
Lovely. Right. Now we're in our own comfort zone. Do you want to do that thing that you do?
I can't disguise myself. I already checked.
She needs Form 26B for that.
Let's go get that.
Sitting on the desk are some papers, though. You did ask the King of Beggars for a alternate identity, and so there are some papers laying on the desk that have that.
Right, okay.
You
I'll
can
have a
pick
look
the
through.
name of your alternate identity.
I'd stick with Ren.
Frank.
Like,
It's not a giveaway. Male, age 12.
what? My name's Frank. Oh, have you ever met an age 12-year-old Frank? I don't think there is one in existence.
I wonder what Ashley's doing now. Still picking up glasses. He'll be back one day.
I swear it.
It's training.
I've not forgot.
Part of the process.
I've not forgot. He's got a plan.
I forgot.
He has got a plan.
Again.
Natural 20 plan.
Natural 20 plan.
Right, anyway.
How long does a natural 20 last?
Indefinitely.
It'd be easier if I just said I'm from where you are,
Okay.
as I'm meant to be your
Let's just
assistant
hope your
here.
hood never falls down.
I can turn invisible.
Great.
Because that won't give you
That
away.
won't give you away.
So
Well,
are
if I'm
you...
hiding and then turn invisible, then it won't give me away.
No, yeah, there's a process.
Yeah.
Form 17.
Yeah, that'll be it. He's so bitter
An
about that.
invisibility license.
Who knows what was sitting in that account waiting for you? We'll never know. Who would have
Never
known?
know.
Nice.
Not me! Apparently I'm not even me!
You're dead. We can find you. We'll get the forms. Like, you just got to
This is
grease the
Geralt
wheels.
fucking with me.
Like-
I swear to God.
Could you imagine, at the end, you just get a piece of paper that says, ha ha, fuck you.
So, where would you like to go? You've got your papers showing an
Yeah.
alternate identity.
Let's go find Chicken Fucker.
Okay, so you leave the city and you head to the outskirts to the location of the little cottage. And you see an elderly woman. She's sweeping her stone cobbled path to her cottage.
What does this cottage look like?
Very, very storybook-esque. It's got a straw roof and it's got those large blocks of stone
Like
put it together.
yeah.
bushes as going around the
Yes,
garden?
yeah.
and-
She's got a little vegetable patch and everything.
Is it like Little Red Riding Hood Grandma Cottage?
And she's got little,
I'd picture
like,
that.
chicken coops dotted around out
With
the back
less
as well.
chickens.
With less chickens?
A lot of the coops seem to be empty, and I mean a lot of them. She doesn't have many chickens left.
How many
Could be
chickens does she have?
foxes
It could be
or
foxes.
really hungry people.
But let's be honest, in this day and age, it's probably some monster of some description.
Chicken fuck.
And when I say monster, it could be a monster of the humankind. Or a
He's a
monster.
monster! I didn't have no turkey.
Nice. Anyway, moving on very swiftly from chicken fucker. Let's go and talk to the old lady.
So you open the little picket fence, and you start walking down the path, and she stops sweeping and looks up at you.
We've come to kill you.
In a battle-ready stance.
With a broom.
What do you think battle ready is like?
It was the
That's
grandma.
dabbing! All Chief did got battle ready.
Fuck, she
Dab.
knows how to fight.
Ah, she's used to capybara.
Oh my gosh, she's so fast.
Chop, 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 chop.
Everybody was kung fu fighting.
Dab!
Those dabs were fast and lightning.
So she's just looking at you at the minute.
Can we...
Wow, two of us are going dabbing. It's me and
Very
a fucking
confused.
a witcher and a dwarf just dab, 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 dab.
She's like, these two know how to handle themselves.
Speak for yourself. You know how to handle
Black
a broom.
belt in dab.
She's a witch. She's got a broom.
Dob her in.
Dabber in.
And we'll keep the chickens.
We'll keep every single
We've
chicken
got a
in this
cottage
place.
now.
That's a good point. We've upgraded.
So you walk up the path, and she's just looking at you at the minute.
All right, my dear.
Hello, dear.
How are we?
I'm quite well.
We're here for this, the chicken fucker.
Oh, you'll hear about my missing chickens.
Hey,
Yes. They seem every night they seem to go missing. Like one or two. I've lost about 7 or 8 chickens now.
do they return?
No. Somebody is stealing them.
Okay. Have you got any idea roughly of who it might be or any
No.
information to go on?
No idea. But whoever's taken them, they're getting into the coops without causing much damage, and they're not leaving behind like any blood or feathers. I think my chickens are still alive. I'm not sure though.
All right, so we've got quite a lot to go on, my dear. Already. Witcher? I have a feeling that we could set up what is, in essence, a trap. We could wait here till dark and then capture the fucker.
They don't
Fucking-
come every night. It's only every now and again. But I'm not really a tracker or anything, so I don't really know what I'm looking for.
Are you happy for us to go have a
No,
look
please,
at your
yeah, no,
coops
please, go and have a
now?
look. Go and have a
Yeah.
look at the coop.
Let's go have a look around at the coops.
Yeah.
Okay,
See
give
if we
me
can
an
spot something.
investigation roll, everybody.
I swear she's just eating the chickens.
7.
17.
17, 7,
24.
24!
24.
What's your investigation?
Plus 5.
Fuck it.
Like you, call me Inspector Clouseau.
With a 17 and a 24, you don't. You see
Coops.
no.
Chicken.
Yeah, you don't see any evidence of anyone.
That's a chicken, that.
You don't see any.
Look at all those chickens. Look at all those chickens.
Detective Ren on the job.
Two of you, however, can see very clearly what look like
Seaman.
3-fingered claw marks in the floor, and like almost like pad prints with 3 claws.
Like massive chickens.
Like just 3 fronty. Right, I'm with you. Like a turtle.
Ah, 2 in the stink, 1 in
Of the
the,
mutant teenage kind.
1 in the
Witcher, can
Quaker.
you give me an intelligence check at advantage for these claws?
God, here we go. Oh, God, I'm glad.
Dim-dish to you, they look like monster tracks.
Hey, Witcher, these look like monster tracks.
You're at advantage.
Yeah.
Oh, God. I got a 4, a 7, then a 5.
Starting out strong.
Fucking hell.
Anyone want to gift him an inspiration?
Fuck me.
Yeah, go on then. Yeah, mine.
Great.
It's a good job you did.
Fucking
Have another one. 4 rolls for one thing.
Nat 20.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Fucking hell.
Witcher, you know... Witcher, you know for sure that this footprint looks like a Necker track.
Right, and what the fuck is that?
So Neckers are small, monstrous creatures. They're the size of like a child.
Ooh.
And they live in packs inside dens. They are known to be very intelligent creatures. However, you're looking at these tracks and the spacings of the steps seem a bit wider and longer than they should be. No, Neckers don't get any bigger. They grow to the size of a child and stop growing. But the strides that this one seems to be taking don't seem quite right to you.
Somebody dressed as a Necker.
They seem adult-sized.
You wouldn't say
spaces.
You wouldn't say adult, but you'd say Neckers are about, let's say, the size of like a 5 or 6-year-old. These track spacings would indicate that this is a child. It could be a child's stride as well, but just more grown up.
Right, we found some tracks.
Are these
Ren.
just a monster, or are they made?
You're sure the tracks look like a Necker's footprint?
Yeah, but the Necker itself.
Yeah.
How are they made? Are they like a creature that breeds by itself?
They are, yeah. They're like rabbits almost. They breed in
Okay.
dens, and there's a lot of them.
Great.
Right, well, Ren, we found tracks for some Neckers. Whatever they are, but...
You find it odd, though, because if a Necker den was nearby, 1, you'd know about it, and 2, they'd kill this woman.
Well, they're only killing chickens.
Well, we don't know that they're killing them.
There's no evidence that a chicken has died.
Which way do the tracks go?
They lead away from her cottage,
I hope they don't lead into it.
just off into
Inside the house!
We got a Necker fucker.
and their office. She's got it tied to a table, and they lead off just into a little bit of woodland out the back of her cottage.
Right, I guess we follow the...
We
Follow the tracks.
So you follow the tracks. Give me
Survival?
survival check, all of you. Witcher, you can have advantage on survival because you are a Witcher.
18.
16.
11.
That was the Witcher.
With a
Fucking rolling shit.
with a little bit of help from your party, Witcher, you're able to keep up with these tracks, and eventually you start to hear voices just inside the forest, but they sound very childish, and you start to notice the footprints change to human footprints just as they breach the forest.
It's a were-Necker.
Not a thing.
I was about to say, Witcher, I'm not
Okay, I want to stop.
collaborate and listen.
No.
I thought the same thing.
Sort of like crouch down a bit
Yep.
and sneak
Okay.
and have a look.
Give me
Stealth?
a stealth check.
She's gone stealth mode.
Oh. 11.
You think you've done a good job
Right.
of creeping through these woods, and you can get close enough that you hear multiple voices, and you can make out, as you're looking, a very small little fire.
Remember, I blend in, I've got mud all over me.
Do I know this as their tactics, as their behaviour, the voices and things like
From
that?
a Necker? No. This is
Right,
not. This,
so
all
it's
all
not
of this
a
is
Necker.
very unfamiliar to you. You're not sure why the footprints have changed. But
I saw that stealth check, Jim.
Yep, that's what I was about to say.
did you roll a stealth
I
check?
did, because if I'm following him, guess what?
What?
I got disadvantage, and it's a 1.
You got a natural one.
It's a natural
So,
1.
Ren, as you creep to the edge of like a little bush that you found, and you're just about to peer at this little tiny fire that you've seen and see where these voices are coming from. that
Why
you
are we
can't quite make
snooping?
out.
I will ready my sword.
Dimdish
Why are we snooping?
trips up, falls through the bush, and just rolls right in front of this little campfire with 5 children sitting round it.
Human children.
Human children.
Hello, kids.
Stranger danger! Stranger danger!
That should tickle me like.
Hello, kids.
Holy fuck.
Rolfie's back. Jim will fix it.
Tiny kangaroo down.
Oh
Right.
my god.
The kids are startled. One of the little girls screams.
With her hands on her face.
I played that off really coolly, didn't I?
One of the little lads picks up what looks like a sharpened bit of wood, and he goes to stab you.
Of course he does. I mean, stranger danger and all that.
It's only a 3, so he just wildly swings this little
Can I
stick
grab it?
around.
Am I able to grab
you can
it?
try. Give me a d20.
Yeah. No.
No, he is wildly swinging. You are laying on your back, wildly trying to grab at it.
You are the same size.
Yeah.
Ren, you just
Hello, fellow children.
With a big beard.
what's up, my brother?
Hello, my
You've seen Dimdish roll through the bush into the campfire, and he's now wildly swinging at these children.
Yeah.
Which are you?
No
you've got-
context needed.
Did you draw your sword?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're standing there with your sword. You've seen this campfire full of kids, and you've seen Dimdish sort of flailing around on his back.
I feel like I would have been on my front because I tripped forwards. I'd be like,
No, you've rolled.
oh, it's
I'm
disappointing.
gonna slowly walk out of the bush, like with my hands up.
Like Homer Simpson, but reversed.
Yeah, just with my
So
hands
you
up.
walk out. The kids are panicking, but they see you as well.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna calm down. We're not here to hurt you.
Well,
I
At
will
all,
walk
I
out of the
apologise.
bush too.
You walk out as well.
I apologise
Hello,
for
kids.
that on the floor.
I apologise for that.
oh, what are you on about?
And the what looks like the eldest lad with the spear sort of halts, and he looks at you. What do you want?
We were following some tracks, and they led us to you.
You all sort of glance at this lad, and you can see resting beside him
Some things.
are some chopped off feet from a necker
Oh,
that he's fashioned into boots.
oh, that's disgusting. Oh, that's nasty. I'm gonna stand up.
Compliments to your skills.
Are
How
you?
did you deal with the neckers?
We found a dead one in the woods.
A dead one.
Yeah, this was quite a while ago. The hunters, they came and drove them all away. We just happened to find a one laying around.
I
What
retreat.
did you do with the rest of the body?
Burnt it.
Is he telling me the truth?
Yes. He's not lying.
We're looking.
Seems like a smart kid.
We stand up, or I stand up.
Mm-hmm.
We're
He
looking.
sort of points his stick towards you. He's not quite sure of you yet.
I'm really tempted to just pull my sword out and just be like, "Really, you want to play a pointy sticks game?"
You brought a stick to
Do
a
you-
knife fight.
Do you children live here?
We do. We lost our family. The war took them, and we couldn't get into the city, and we're just hiding.
Is that why you stole those chickens?
Yeah, to survive. You see a couple of wooden fashioned cages with some chickens in them.
Here, boys.
And girl.
Yeah.
No, I don't recognize that. I'm afraid.
I don't acknowledge the female of the group.
No, I was just like boys because they were the ones that are talking.
Yeah, one lad is
Or
who
lad.
seems to be the leader.
If I gave you some silver to look after yourselves, don't be going and nicking any more of this woman's chickens. All right? But also, you're going to come back and apologize to this lady, okay, for stealing her chickens.
We were only trying to survive, sir.
I know,
It's-
I get it, but it's still wrong.
Your survival is commendable. So let's keep your survival going.
I'm going to give them 10 gold.
You're going to give them 10 gold.
Fucking hell!
Okay, so you pull out 10 gold and hand it to the child. Take 10 gold off.
And I put my hand out. I want
Fucking-
fucking 10
Hold on a
gold.
minute. Ren of Temeria, all of a sudden, she's fucking going, isn't she? She's rolling in
The
it.
child's eyes light up.
Which gold do you have?
Bear in mind, one
Now
gold was
about
enough to, like,
8.
get a shitty shack.
89.
I've got, like, 120. So let's not be talking
Talk
These
about it.
are
They've been stashing their gold.
Not really. I literally sold everything.
these are
Oh, yeah, that's right.
children, and I want to make sure they're safe.
Well, hold on a minute. Like,
And the
They could-
eldest one looks at you. Thank you, but I don't think that we'll be able to do anything with it.
aye.
Like, we're kids. Nobody's... In fact, people will probably try and take it from us.
I have a
old are
better
you?
idea. Ren,
I'm 12.
I have a better idea. Oi, lads. Young lady. Pick up the chicken cages and follow me.
And they pick up the cages.
Follow me, Ren. Follow me, Witcher.
We're going to see if this old lady can take them.
100%. See, you know what I'm doing here.
So you march your way back to the cottage again. And the old lady's still there. She's still with her broom.
I bet
in
she can
hand.
see the chickens.
She spots you in the distance, and she has this sort of frown on her face as you're marching over.
Miss,
I see you found my chickens.
I did, and I found the little rapscallions that did it. Now,
Oh.
here. And I sort of prod him forward. Apologise to the lady.
And he does. He looks at the old lady. I'm sorry I took your chickens. We didn't have anything else to eat or anywhere to live, and it was all we could do.
What did she say?
She's still got a bit of a frown on her face, and she sort of takes the chicken cages back off of them. Right, well, that's that matter solved. I take it you'll want your payment.
I don't think she...
Now, it was really no trouble, this one. Alright. I am willing, I don't know about our Witcher friend, the payment that you were going to give us. How much were you going to give us?
5 gold.
Yeah, I thought so. Do you want to give her 5 gold? Miss, if you take care of these kids and make sure they're alright, let them stay with you, because if not, you're just going to have the same problem when we leave again, I would imagine. These poor kids are going to still have to have food from somewhere. If you look after them, I'm willing to forgive my side of the 5 gold.
Roll a persuasion.
11.
She looks at you. That's 5 children you're asking me to take in. They'll cost a lot of money to look after. I don't think I have the money to look after 5 children.
Well, one of us may well do. Go on.
No. I'm not giving her any more money.
You haven't given her any.
You
I
ain't
gave
giving her
their
any.
kids 10.
Well, there you go.
I'm not giving any more money for her to look after 5
Well,
children.
at the minute, the 12-year-old's got the 10, but
Yeah.
So, my partner here has given the 12-year-old lad 10 gold.
and you see her expression
To
turn to a bit of surprise.
to take care.
Oh. 10 gold would... Yeah, I could look after him for 10 gold. In
But-
fact, I could get a bigger house for him as well.
There
For
you
how
go.
long?
For as long as they need.
Good.
10 gold would pay their way for a long time. It
As
would
long
pay
as
my
that's
way
the
for a
answer,
long
yeah.
time.
Not like a month or something and then chuck them out again.
This lady doesn't seem like that sort of person anyway.
She holds her hand out, and the young lad, he places the 10 gold in the old lady's hand. He's like, come on then in, kids, inside the house. And they shuffle on in.
I'll just grab the 12-year-old.
Yep, grab him.
Look after them. Any issues, write a notice on the board.
And he nods, and he makes his way inside with the rest of the kids.
What do you think, Witcher? You good with this?
Yeah, I'll just start to leave. as I leave, you said this garden was very full of vegetables and everything
It
else.
is, yes, yeah.
Cool. I'm going to take some flowers.
Take some flowers. That's absolutely fine. She's not opposed to you taking some flowers. Pick or choose whatever variety of flowers you'd like.
I'll get an uneducated, eclectic mix.
Okay? So you walk off with a very small bundle of
Rhododendrons.
Multicolours and
multicolours and
nothing that
selection of
probably
flowers.
works.
No, a bit of garish. And
There's some
But-
lovely rhododendrons you got there.
you've got a little bunch of flowers. Just give me a flat D20 on how good this collection of flowers looks.
It's a 1
I'm-
level
I'm-
of flowers.
Just a
Go
flat
with the
D20.
D&D Beyond, which is an 11.
Okay, yeah, it looks fairly good. It's not a bad job you've done. And you, I assume, march your way back into
The bank.
Novigrad again.
Yep.
Are you going straight to the bank?
You're fucking right, I am.
Okay, you are just tight on time, but you might just about make it. Yeah, I would say it's closing soon.
Okay.
Oh, shall we go and take a seat?
Yes, let's watch this happen.
You walk in, there's the male teller, the female teller, and if you venture up there, there is the woman upstairs as well.
I will go
Still chewing her gum.
straight upstairs
Straight upstairs.
and put my huge cock on the table. I'm not going to put Young lady, I need help with these forms.
Did you get, sir, Form 716?
My understanding is that I can't have that form until I have this form, and I can't have this form until I have that form.
So I don't make the rules.
Which is perfectly understandable. Now I can do 2 things for you,
But she looks at you.
and you may have either or both.
What would that be, sir?
And I will pull out the flowers,
Okay. You see her eyes light up.
and or I can take you home.
Give me a persuasion of whether or not she's interested in this.
It's a bold move, Cotton. Let's see if it comes up.
No, she's not.
What did you get?
7. Why am I rolling
She looks
shit
at you,
on D&D Beyond?
Sir,
Hold on. Take the goddamn inspiration point from me. I want to see how this plays out.
Jim, roll a die. And my persuasion is a +1.
Okay.
Really? Why didn't you go for intimidation?
Because that's called rape.
Sleep with me. I want to.
With the
Use your
flowers.
fancy die.
16.
16.
She looks at you. Well, sir. And she looks you up and down. I'd be happy with either. Or both.
Both it is.
Okay. So you hand over the flowers, I assume.
Yep.
So I finish in an hour. Meet me outside.
He'll finish in like 5 minutes.
And until then,
Yeah.
the matter of the form.
Oh, of course, of course. And she pulls out Form 26A and 716 and hands you both.
And I will take them and fill them in.
You fill them in.
It's not the only thing he's going to be filling in the next hour.
The bank's not the only thing I'm emptying.
Or closing. I'm not really
And
sure.
I will hand them in filled back.
And she looks at you. You know you've got to take these downstairs, don't you?
I knew that.
That's perfectly fine.
I was paying. for it.
Play
I
for
just-
coy.
Wanted to have a look at you before I went downstairs.
And she smiles. Little giggle.
And I'll go downstairs and
Okay.
slide the forms over.
To which one? Male or the female?
Male.
The male. He looks at you. Hello, sir. Welcome back.
And thank you.
And he looks down at the papers and he's like, oh, it seems you solved your form problem.
You solved other problems.
Indeed.
Oh.
Oh, fantastic, fantastic. And he takes the forms and he looks through them. I'll be right back, sir. And he walks off. About 5 minutes later, he comes trotting back with a small little box. places it on the table. Your deposit, sir.
Thank you. And I'll take it and walk over to these guys and
Can we be? Can I be like sitting on a chair, like swinging my legs because I am too small?
Like a child.
Yeah.
and I'll open said box.
You open the box. Are you showing it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he opens the box in front of you all, and sitting inside the box is a single gold coin.
I will pocket said gold coin.
Very well.
Did you get what you needed?
Well, she's waiting upstairs.
Okay, and I move on.
Is it worth it?
You've made me awkward.
It will be in the morning.
Where are you going to stay with this person?
Because we're all sharing a room with these tiny little bugs.
And I am
In the
shaking my head.
squalor.
I'm shaking my head right now.
That's a future Velimir problem.
You said an hour.
It's entirely, yeah, literally. Less than that, because he had to wait 5 minutes for the box. He's got 55 minutes.
You've got 55 minutes to solve that problem.
What would you like to do?
Behind
leave.
the bank.
You're going to leave.
Yeah.
Okay, so you leave the bank. It's getting towards evening now. You're probably going to want to either rendezvous with said acquaintances or just go home.
I will rendezvous.
Oh, you're going to rendezvous?
Me and Dimdish are going straight back home.
I'm going to the tavern.
No, come
Oh,
watch.
okay. No.
Come on. You don't understand.
Hey, kids!
This is where you learn about the birds and the bees.
You thought this was good. Now let me introduce you to my friends.
I can't wait until you roleplay this next section.
Okay, so I assume you two return.
I'm
back
going to
the,
return back
Wait,
to the house.
I was going to
the
go
slanty
to.
house.
I was going to go to a tavern.
You can
nearby,
go to a
if I want.
tavern. That's absolutely fine. There's multiple taverns
Is
located
there
around
one
this
playing
city.
Gwent?
Yeah, we can say that there are Gwent tournaments going on left, right, and centre. No official ones or anything, but just little miniature ones.
I would like to have a game of Gwent eventually.
That's absolutely fine.
But
So
I'd
Ren,
rather
you return
roleplay
home?
this next
Yep.
bit first.
Ren, you return home, which are, I assume you're standing around Hierarch Square then for the next 55 minutes, sort of milling around.
I'll have a little wander and
Yeah, so you
take
wander
in
around.
this square a bit. And
Are you going to find
There's a
li-
few shops dotted around the square. There's like a little bookshop. There's obviously the bank is located on the square, and there once was a closed now potion shop, but obviously that for obvious reasons that's now closed. And there was a spell book shop, but for obvious reasons that's empty as well. That's all you can really see. Is there anything you wanted to do, or just take that in?
No, I will spend probably a bit too long looking at the bookshop.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine. The chap in the bookshop, he's very delightful.
Yeah.
He even shows you some of his sort of special collection of books. He's got a few books written on witches. He has a book on Geralt of Rivia. Notes and bits and pieces. He's very excited to show you this book because he recognises your wolf medallion, and he's trying to ask you questions about Geralt. Have you met him? What's he like? Is he as brave and wonderful as everyone says he is?
No.
He looks disappointed. What are you saying that? He looks really sad. Oh, I wanted to meet him.
Me too.
Oh, well, that's disappointing. Oh my god! And he scurries off. Eventually, the time comes, and you see the two very similar-looking women leave the bank.
Hello.
Oh.
In fact, so
First,
similar
you
that
piqued
they
my
are.
interest.
You cannot distinguish one from the other.
Is one of them carrying the flowers?
She is not.
Oh fuck!
They've gone in the bin. Just wait. One of them will come to you.
I will walk over to them.
Okay.
Evening, ladies.
And one of them looks at you, and she's still got her gum in.
And I will put my arm out as if to link.
Okay.
Oh
and
my
wait
God.
to see which one reacts.
Because one of them will.
Have you got a coin of some variety? And
There
can you-
is.
Can you flip it for
It
me?
is a barbarian rage coin.
Oh, great.
Are we going
So,
for a rage here?
Rage is the non-twin, takes your arm. The one that you didn't ask.
Right.
And
you hear
the
it
other
open?
one is the correct one, takes your arm.
Right. We've got frenzied rage,
Yep.
and then we've got D&D.
Alright, so frenzied means it's the wrong one that takes your arm.
Okay.
Oh, this could be awkward.
The correct one takes your arm.
Nailed it.
The other one looks, sort of scowls a little bit and leaves. And the one that takes your arm looks at you. But still in work mode. So where are we going?
You didn't arrange anywhere.
To my cot.
Come, I've got bunk beds.
I'm visiting the area, so I'm afraid we'll have to rely on your accommodation.
Oh, gee.
That's where his sister is. Quite evident twin sister.
Highs or lows?
Highs, even though I've got nothing.
I don't think my
Bollocks.
husband would be very happy about that.
Why didn't you use the flip of the coin?
He's more than welcome to join.
That's a bit weird.
Oh, give me a persuasion, you weird man.
I'm bisexual.
Yeah, but not in this universe.
You don't know that!
He can be if he wants. He can be anything.
17.
17, she looks at you. You could try and convince him.
No, don't try it.
Let's go do that.
And on that particular note, it's time for us to chuff off. All you summoners can join us next time for what could be a very interesting encounter. If you've got any questions or queries or just want to see what we're up to, you can find us on Instagram, Twitter and Facebook at How Not to Summon, or join our Discord at How Not to Summon a Podcast, or go to our link tree to find all our links, or go to our YouTube to find all our juicy vids. I've been your DM, Shinny Senpai.
I've been a disturbed Dimdish stout drinker.
I've been stuck on the word juicy.
I've been Ren.
See you later.
See ya.
Bye.
Sarah.